Big time and lift kit, chrome tip, spit, shining like a diamond. Game changing, the rain came and we took it down a back road. Georgia clay mud hole. That's how these boys roll. Now it's late night underneath the moonlight. Everybody's feeling
Georgia, nine. Anyways, after that impromptu little dance intro, so I decided, since it is almost the end of May. Yeah, we only have 2 days left of May, yo. And then it's June, halfway through the year already. Explosion. So I decided to do a little impromptu YouTube, booktube, vlog. How many books I've read this year so far. So yeah, and that big hole right there is where, come here, this beautiful book is going to be going, because I'm almost done with it. I'm on chapter 16, and holy moly is all I have to say, because I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't got it yet or is still early on in the book. So it's all I got to say. Love it. So, and when you guys, if you haven't read like this entire series, you'll have to read it by the end of this vlog. Okay. So, how I've been keeping track of the books I've been reading this year is in this nice little cup that is Ohio State Buckeyes. Go Bucks! O-H-I-O! Oh yeah! Sorry, I'm a Buckeye fan. Live in Ohio. Go Bucks! Anyways, as you see, it has something taped on it. It says Books I've Read 2014. This is actually the first year that I'm actually going to be keeping track of how many books I'm reading, because that's all my read books. And get my binder out for you. That's all my books that I want to read this year still, too. So there's still a lot more to come, and we'll do a part 2 of this kind of in the end of December. So let's get started. Let's just go ahead and dump all those out. And they're not going to be in any specific order. I'm just going to pick a paper up and then tell you about the book, tell you the name, what I read, and then throw it back in the cup, because I haven't really been keeping them in order. And sometimes I'll just come up and shake it just to get them all mixed up. And yeah, so I've read 15 books so far. Not sure if I said that before, but yes, I've read 15 books. Word vomit. So let's just get started, shall we? That's appropriate. First one is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Excuse me. Too many names in my head. Anyways, the series isn't on my bookshelf yet, because though I've read all the books in the beginning of the year, I borrowed them from my sister, because she's like, hey, I read this series and they're really good and you have to read it. I read it in like a week's top, and it's about a dystopian era and it's based out of Chicago and you'll love it. So yeah, I read that in the beginning of the year. On to the next. And the lucky winner in this little, they're on top of my laptop. So I'm like, I gotta look down. City Up, oh, I lost it. Oh, I got it again. City Up Bones by Cassandra Clare, the Queen Clare. Look. Book 1 of the Mortal Instrument series. God, this series, this entire series I've read. I started it back in April. End of March, beginning of April. And I read all the series, plus the series that came before, but technically she wrote after. And yeah, those would be more to come in once I pick up their names. So number 2 is Lycidia Bounds. Number 3 is one book at a time. Insurgent, book 2 of the Divergent series. Like I said, thank you, policeman, for ruining my video. It's like living down the street from like the police station, the fire station, and the hospital, because you hear sirens all the time. So we're just gonna keep talking. And okay, it's really loud. Like I said, Insurgent, I read it back in the beginning of the year after I read. So that is book 3 on my total of 15 that I've read this year. I thought I had more to say about that, but I'm gonna keep getting distracted by that dang siren. So book 4 is City of Lost Souls, which, if I move my head, is right there next to that big open space where Heavenly Fire is gonna go once I put it back, because I'll read something and then I'll put it up and I read more and I put it back in its home. Currently it's sitting on my desk because I just got done reading it and I wanted to do a quick video because I haven't done one in a few days. And the next book that I'm going to grab for number 5, oh, Cop Shadow, right? Yep, okay. Is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I actually just read that, body's popping, before I read City of Heavenly Fire. I actually read it in a few days, like, took me 3 days tops, I think. Yeah, because I bought it Friday, and I was really busy over this entire weekend. I finished it Monday, and then City of Heavenly Fire came out Tuesday. Yeah, I cried at the end of that dang book right there. And that, nope, just this one. I'm like, why would I cry at the end of Alienated? Yeah, but number 6 is actually Alienated by Melissa Landers. It is a wonderful book. I read it before The Fault in Our Stars. It is right there, that beautiful cover. It is about aliens coming to Earth. They made contact 2 years ago. Now there's this like student exchange program. Excuse my phone. And yeah, it's a beautiful story. I've talked about it multiple times in my videos before. So yeah, go buy it. Support Melissa. She's a wonderful author. And Invaded comes out next February. So number 7 is Clockwork Angel, the first book of the Infernal Devices series. Yet again, that is not on my shelf. I actually read them all on my Nook. And I think I'm probably going to the bookstore tomorrow to actually get them in the hard copies, because I actually want the book in my hand and not just on my Nook. I know it's weird, but a lot of people do that. I buy both books so I can feel it, I can embrace it, instead of just taking this tablet and be like, oh, I just love you. I love you, book. So yeah. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare again. And next one is Head Over High Heels. I read that one the end of December, beginning of January. And again, not on my shelf. It's on my Nook. It's by Jessica Patrick. The real author's name is Marley Gibson and Patrick Burns. They kind of did a collab name to do this book, so they didn't. It would just be one person writing it. They're a married couple. They are wonderful. I have another book on my shelf somewhere, right around this shelf by them. Yeah, they're wonderful. You can see previous videos where I talk about them before, too. And on to the next one is Allegiant. I really just want to throw it up in the air. I hated the way that ended. Hated it. Like, really? Really? I'm not going to tell you what happens, just in case there's some people that have not read that series yet, but they've seen the movie and they're trying to read the book still. So I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't read it yet. But really. And the next one, City of Fallen Angels, which is on my bookshelf. I've already read. This is a 10-minute vlog, and I'm going so slow. So sorry. This is supposed to be like a quick one, and I just keep talking and talking and talking. We know my vlogs aren't really that quick, right? I like to talk too much. The next one, Clockwork Prince, Book 2 of the Infernal Devices. Like I said, not on my shelf. Really good series. If you haven't read it, go pick it up. It's amazing. It will change your life. And on with the next, which is appropriate because it is Clockwork Princess, the last book in the Infernal Devices series. It is amazing. I cried during it, and that's all I'm going to say because I just can't say anything else. And the next one is Book 2, City of Ashes, the Mortal Instruments series. If you haven't read any of Cassandra Clare's books, which 90% of these books are, I highly suggest you just go out and you buy them. Read them. Yes, they're young adult, but they will change your life. So, number 14, since I just randomly start counting again, is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. It's book 3 in the Mortal Instruments series. And like I said before, it will change your life. And that's appropriate. Number 15 of the year is City of Heavenly Fire. And like I say, I'm not really going to talk about it just because it came out on Tuesday, and I don't know how far along a lot of people are, and I don't want to spoil anything because some people still haven't gotten their books yet. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. But like I said, those are the books I've read so far this year. I'm hoping at least to read 15 more to get to my grand total of 30 by the end of the year, which I have a feeling I can. How fast I'm reading lately. But yes, and what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for liking my Search for a City of Heavenly Fire video that I posted on Tuesday. That's the video that I've had the most likes with so far, and it just blew my mind, like, how much everybody liked it. And it was just really an impromptu video driving around in my car, and I was so frustrated because I couldn't find it. So maybe I should do more of those because it seems to get more likes than anything else. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys thank you, and hope you guys are having a wonderful week, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, I love you. Peace out.